Hi, my name is Therese Gedda. I'm the founder and CEO of 30 Minute MBA. I'm also a keynote speaker, and today we're going to talk about achieving those goals. Let's go! So, you have those goals. You have turned your dreams into goals. And you might even have used the SMART formula. But you don't really feel connected to them yet. You're not really that excited. And you also know that for each goal you decide to pursue, you're letting go of another opportunity. So in economics, we learned about the opportunity cost. That is constantly an opportunity cost with everything we do. So if you decide to pursue goal A, you won't be able to pursue goal B, at least not at the same time with the same dedication and passion. So it's really important when we set those goals that they really matter to us. And the SMART formula, sure, it's a start, but today we're going to present something else. We have designed something called a goal formula for you, and we're going to cover that now. So you have the goal, so let's do a reality check on it. So number one, is it purposeful? Is it in line with your values? Number two, is it prioritized? Is this your goal? And compared to the other things you want to achieve this year or the following year, how does this specific goal stack up in comparison to the others? 3, fulfillment. So, who will you be when you have achieved this goal? Who kind of person will you be? What kind of experiences would you have gained? How will you have developed so you thrive even more? 4, joy. How will you feel while working towards it? How will you have that joy when you're pursuing it, when you're pushing hard, when you're putting in those extra hours, and when you're saying no to things you want to do short term, really to achieve this specific goal? How will you feel about pursuing it, and how will you get that spark of joy in the process? So positive. Making sure that we prioritize our goals is one thing. The other thing is ensuring that they are stated in a positive way. The brain doesn't really understand don't or I don't want to, or never. So if you state your goal in a negative fashion, you're basically telling yourself that you want the thing you don't want. Does that make sense? So avoid negative statements in your goals and ensure that it's stated in a positive fashion. So saying that I want to avoid X or I want to get rid of Y, not really a good idea. Let's talk about I want to achieve this and I want to thrive in that. The next one is clear. If you can see it in your mind, you can achieve it. So the more crystal clear you are about this goal, what it means to you and how it will feel when you have achieved it, the easier it will be to get there. Actionable. How can you act upon this right after you have written it down and really committed to it? What can you do now? And what will be the specific milestones you can take to achieve this goal within the timeline you have decided? And speaking of timeline, making sure that there is a timeline is obviously another thing that really is important when we set goals. Just having a random goal without any time means that we can achieve it today or in 10 years, which is probably not what you're striving for. The other thing is to make sure that it's measurable and obviously concrete. And concrete and measurable is part of the SMART method, as we talked about in the beginning. But measurable in the sense that you know when you have achieved it. So this is also connected to the time piece. So ensuring that it's clear and it's measurable is an important element when we set goals. And that is active, that is not written in past tense, but it's written in an active present tense. And then finally, making sure that the goal is challenging, that you need to stretch yourself, that you need to grow and really push yourself, preferably outside that comfort zone. That will make it even more thrilling when you have achieved this goal that you're working so hard towards. So that's basically the goal formula. And if you follow that, if you just spend a little bit more time on your goal after committing to one specific, and then go through the goal formula, you're more likely not only to achieve it, but to enjoy it and to be more deliberate in which goals to pursue and which ones to let go of. And of course, ensure that it is your goals, that it's not someone else's. Because sometimes we get swayed by pursuing things that is not really what matters to us, but might matter to someone else. But as we talked about in the beginning, there's an opportunity cost in everything we choose to do. So the opportunity cost of pursuing the wrong goal is that you're letting go of the goal that actually matters to you. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below which of the questions that really inspired you the most. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care!